Right, so our vegetable bed, our original vegetable bed, I can't talk this morning, vegetable bed that I have experimented and planted things way earlier than I probably should have. I believe I put some of these out at the end of February, maybe beginning of March, probably because we had weather in the 70s forever, since Christmas. And then of course we had temperatures down in the 20s for like a week. But I covered these guys over and things seem to make it through. These guys, I think that's actually bird damage I'm getting. One of our, oh, my dog came out to join me. Hey, go inside, they're gonna bark, please. And this is my other garden companion, Minerva. Hi, Minerva. You guys only see Conrad, and by you guys, I mean whatever random stranger sees this video. Back to what I'm doing. Parsley that made it through our 0-degree freeze. I mean, all this other, the garlic that's in here and this one leek, these all made it through our deep freeze. And that one's spinach, and I think that, oh, the celeries, yeah, which I did actually cover these up, but I mean, I honestly thought with sustained very low, like teen temperatures, that the stuff wouldn't make it through. That's what it did. And that, I think, is a cabbage left over from last year that was multiply sprouted after getting killed back. So I'll probably, replace that at some point. But anyways, amazingly, the celery and the parsley lived through it, and that's very nice. But these guys were transplanted out way early. These are all Brussels sprouts, and they're starting to really sort of take off. I just fertilized everything with like a homemade compost extract, not exactly a tea because I'm not bubbling it. These are spinaches. And these are all beets in the middle here. Those are golden beets. And these are, I think, bull's blood beets. And then I got my first asparagus spears popping up. And that's exciting. Also sad. I should have a lot more than that. But like this bed, the soil was really messed up because I got overzealous with some wood ash because I didn't know it would drastically alter your pH, and because I kept trying to correct it, but things were super hinky and very different in all of the different corners. So I ended up just basically digging up this bed a couple of years ago and sort of mixing the soil around and then also amending it again, and finally got it back on track. But ran into a bunch of asparagus roots and new growth, and I probably set it back, and so I should have a ton more asparagus. I had a ton more asparagus 2 years ago, and then last year, after I disturbed everything, got very little. And oh, sorry, I'm trying to do things with my hands here that you can't see. But anyway, because I did that, I think I've basically killed back my asparagus a good bit, so I probably need to get some more to replace it. But otherwise, things in here, these Brussels sprouts seem to be taking off, except for the intermittent bird snacks, and hopefully they'll be big enough to fight off the moths and things when they start coming out. The cabbage looper moths, little white guys. All right, and so these, let's turn around and look at the hill. And some of these boys, of course it's starting to rain too, like wild violets, I just let these come up forever. Muscari, which I have in spades and other places I'll show you. Tulips, also inherited these, and they're spreading, and maybe it's because I'm moving the soil around and sort of uncovering bulbs that were too deep before. Strawberry hill here. These strawberries are totally fine. Emmerich here. I had bought two, you can't really see that. I bought two of these, and one just was doing great and then inexplicably failed. So I'm going to get a friend for it to ever make fruit. That little stick there is one big like a Juneberry. Oh, so much noise. Somebody's doing the car wash again. And then black elderberry. And blackberry I transplanted from the front. Blackberry, a different variety that's been here. And let's call it